Do my makeup with me while I talk about what it's really like to live in LA in your 20s. Little backstory about me. I actually grew up in a beach town 30 minutes south of downtown LA, so I am native to LA County. But the city I grew up in when I was growing up there was very like blue collar, working class, was not an industry town at all. So when I decided to come closer to the city for college, it was kind of a shock to me that like every minimum wage job I had, I was the only one not trying to be an actor. I grew up coming to LA every weekend for whether it was like church or to see family. I'm breaking out like a mother right now. I got very into the local music scene when I was about like 16, and I spent literally as much time as I could going to like the Smell, or I'd be in Echo Park for a show, or K-Town. And it got to the point where I started like working shows, and I started throwing my own punk shows in people's parents' backyards. And I was like, okay, this is my calling. How can I do this? And when I heard you could major in music industry studies, I did that. Overall, I would say I had a good college experience. I became really close with my roommate, and we ended up getting an apartment together after college, and we lived together for like 3 or 4 years after. And I had a couple internships at like record labels and stuff like that, and I really decided I didn't like the whole like 9-to-5 office culture. Right after I graduated, I got in with a venue and worked my way up to production. And if you work production, you know it's not the most consistent pay. So I had all these side jobs. I was getting in with as many venues as I could. One day I was just doing my job, and a tour manager that I was helping was like, you need to give me your information, like you need to come on tour with us. And that was a very crazy but such a unique experience that made me learn so much, and I had so much fun. And I am still working at my venues. I am lucky enough to have a side job as a nanny for 2 little boys who I adore. I have had 3 different apartments in the span of 4 years. They've all been very old buildings, and now I'm just kind of trying to build an online presence. I eventually want to become a production manager. If you want to come here, just be prepared to have multiple jobs, be prepared to hustle. And I love it here. All done.